Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Andrew Laidley. The Executive Board of the International Monetary Fund, IMF, has approved Jamaica's request for emergency financial assistance. Now, the IMF approved about $520 million for Jamaica to meet any urgent balance of payments needs stemming from the COVID-19 pandemic. The IMF, however, says foreign exchange rate flexibility should continue to act as a shock absorber, with the Bank of Jamaica only intervening to stem excessive volatility. Banks will be allowed to keep more than $20 billion of their cash to conduct business instead of placing it with the Bank of Jamaica with no access to them. This as the central bank today announced that it will cut the mandatory cash reserve requirements of deposit-taking institutions by 2 percentage points. The adjustments will give the financial system a boost in the context of the strain caused by the impact of COVID-19. With the new requirements, banks will be asked to hold only 13% of the foreign currency deposits they have with the Bank of Jamaica. That is down from the 15% they had to hold with the central bank, freeing up $65 million in the process. On top of that, $14 billion in Jamaican dollar cash reserves will be available to financial institutions as well, with the Bank of Jamaica increasing the amount of local currency deposits they can on-lend through a 5% reduction in the cash reserve requirement. Since the volume of foreign exchange is expanded, President of the Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association, JMEA, Richard Pandowi, says he's hoping financial institutions will buy less in the market, thereby making more available for the productive sector. Outside of that, he says he's not sure if there will be any impact, as there is sufficient US dollar reserves in the system at both the central bank and commercial banks level. He reiterates that the productive sector is unable to access US dollar for purchase, which he says is leading to businesses struggling to pay for imported input materials. Mr. Pandowi did, however, note that the reduction will ensure that there is sufficient money in the banking system to mitigate against any risk arising from moratoriums which DTIs have been extending to clients. The RJR Gleaner Communications Group today announced that 93 employees are being laid off from its print division. The group says the employees are being laid off until August. The company says it will do everything it can to ensure that the laid-off employees benefit from the relief programs implemented by the government. Now, the RJR Gleaner Group says it intends to bring back all employees into normal operations as soon as economic conditions improve. To currency trading now, it ended today with the US dollar selling for $147.11. The Canadian dollar is going for $106.31. The pound is being sold for $179.59, while the euro closed the day at $161.69. The JSE index lost 2,003 points today, and the junior market index is down by 7 points. Among the winners were Siboney Group, SSL Venture Capital, Jetcon Corporation, Epley, and iCreate. Now, on the losing side were Mayberry Jamaican Equities, Sterling Investments US dollar shares, Derrimont Trading, Caribbean Cream, and Trans Jamaican Highway. And that's the Financial Week. I'm Andrew Laidley. Good evening.